Just accumulated our worriness in our brain, our mind, by hearing to some words like gossip or something. You know, I went to Japan, and yeah, we always hear about earthquake, a lot of disasters caused by earthquake in Japan, like tsunami, and caused many deaths. Many people die. And you know what? I asked one Japanese that, do you feel scared of disaster like earthquake? And I hear about earthquake very often in here in Japan. He smiled and then he said, we feel it is our home. It is our house. So it is okay. We adapt it.
Adapt to it.
Yes, adapt to it. It's happened from time to time, not every day. I saw a lot of accident on the street every day, but it's become normal. They get used to it. They can adapt to it.
Yes.
Yeah,
we become
when we live here.
Yeah, we become conditioned to it.
That's
it
right.
just becomes part of our experience of life. Our expectations. Yeah.
So worry always arise in our mind. We accumulate it little by little in every day.
Yes.
But aging, sickness, and death is something that no one can avoid in this world. It's simple thing. That is why Buddha always remind his disciple to contemplate on those things every moment of life. And when it is come, just aware that it's time to come. Nothing strange. It's the same thing as some products that up to date and it expire.
Oh, yes.
So before it expire, use it properly.
Yes.
Yeah, just that. We cannot change the expiry date. Just use it before it expire.
Yeah. So
if we don't use it before it expire, we have no more time to use it. Yeah.
So everything has an expiry date.
That's right. Include
even
our
us. Yes.
And he always remind, don't waste the time to do good thing. Don't waste the time to do good thing. Or you may lose your opportunity to do good thing.
Yeah.
Because life also have the date of expiry. Yeah. So it's very simple, like when we use like milk or some food or medicine, we check the expiry date, but we never cry because of expire. No.
Yes.
We don't cry with that, because we just have understood well about how to use it properly. Yes. The same thing as our life, our living. When we understand little by little about life, we can use it properly. Don't waste time with feel sorry for something. Just do something useful. Yes, we live in the present moment. We just do something good to each other. When the time comes, especially the death come, just be aware that it is time to go.
Yeah.
Be aware of what you have to do in your present life, because the past never come.
Yeah. Well, I think grief is caused by not accepting.
Yes.
Death.
That's right. Yes. Because they want something instead.
Yes.
Yeah. In brief, Buddha said grief or suffering caused by attachment,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or craving or attachment. The attachment have many kind of definition of explanation. Like sometimes we attach with something that we are having and we don't want to separate from it.
Yeah.
And sometimes we want something that have been gone. It also attachment.
Yes.
And sometimes we don't want something to happen to us. It is also attachment.
Yes. Well, I wonder when somebody dies and we feel grief, what percentage is maybe us thinking, we might be next?
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, we can, feel very sad when our loved ones die.
Yeah.
But maybe some percentage of that grief is us thinking about our own mortality.
Yes,
It reminds us of our mortality,
that's right.
that we are also impermanent and it could happen to us anytime.
Yes.
Maybe some of that grief may also be selfish.
Yeah. It's come from selfishness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some, genuine attachment, of course, but maybe some worrying about our own mortality. What if we can't control our emotions?
I think it is not about controlling. It's about understanding.
Yeah.
Yes. If you want to cry, just cry. Don't control it.
Okay.
Just aware that crying is useless.
Yes.
But if you cannot control it, don't try to control. If you try to control, it means you put the pressure on yourself.
Right. I'm a very emotional person.
Yes.
I cry very easily.
So don't just control it.
Right.
Just let it be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anger or angry or something like attachment that Buddha called the defilement. It doesn't mean that when we learn about it and then we control it not to happen.
Yeah.
Just aware of that.
Yeah. Become aware of it.
That's right. So little by little, the more we understand, the more we eliminate it gradually. And we feel no pressure with that.
I mean, it's a huge adjustment in our lives to have our mom or dad die, or husband or wife or child. It is a huge adjustment, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
For most of us, it's a huge shock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we attach to those people more than other.
Yes.
Yes. So Buddha always say about the cost of everything. The more we understand about the condition of that, the more we letting go.
Yes.
If we don't understand the condition of all Dhamma, the condition of everything, we cannot feel letting go. Because feeling letting go is the feeling of wisdom, feeling of understanding.
Yes.
It is not the feeling of anyone.
Yeah.
People can say that, oh, don't worry, let it go. But how?
Yes.
How?
It has to come from inside us, not just people telling us.
That's right.
Yeah.
The more people say, oh, don't cry, we more crying. Like when my father passed away, my mom cried a lot. Sometimes she stopped crying, but when people mention about my dad again, she cried again.
Yeah, same with me. Same.
So there is no any pressure on how to develop understanding about life. There is no form, there is no pressure, there is no any praise said that say that, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, should not do this, you should not do that. No, it's about understanding only. Just develop right understanding. It's the same thing as when we were a little child, when we catch cold, our nose hard to breathe.
Oh yes. We got a blocked nose.
Yeah, we got a blocked nose, and sometimes we have sore throat. So what children can do is crying.
Yes, all they can do is cry.
Yes, all they can do is crying because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They feel angry and then they cry.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, but when they are growing up, they understand about the meaning of cold, and they are aware that it is very simple thing, can happen to everyone. So adult who catch cold never cry with that.
Yes.
Why? It's the same. The cold is not different from they were young. It's still the same, but they no more crying about that because they understand it is very simple thing.
Well, maybe that's why, people who get cancer quite often feel better when they talk to other people who have cancer.
Yes.
They join a support group. There are other people like me.
Yes.
It is not feel as
only me.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as the more we understand about the nature of life, the more we feel letting go. So one thing that we have to develop is right understanding. No pressure. Don't force ourselves to do something. Yeah, I read many texts or listened to different kind of speech, how to release stress or how to overcome the hard situation, but I cannot get the real solution because there are a lot of strategy. There are too many ways to do it. First, you have to do this, and then do this, and then do this. Oh, Lord. And when I listen to some more people, they have a little bit different from that.
Yes.
And then I have too many choice. Which one? Which one? But when I come to study the reality of life, there is only one way. No too many. There is only one way, is right understanding all the realities. Understand the realities of life. No matter where you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you are doing or what you have done, now seeing is just seeing. In Australia or in Cambodia, there is just seeing. See, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching, and thinking. Contemplating all those realities. So gradually, the problem that we hold for a long time can be healed gradually. Because every moment of consciousness can experience only one object. If the mind contemplates on the present moment, it's disconnected from the past gradually. But why people always put the pressure to their mind again and again? Because mostly they are not in the present moment. They're thinking not in the present moment. They think about the past.
These days, people talk a lot about multitasking. doing many things at once.
Yes.
but maybe we have the wrong idea about that. We think we can think about many things at once, but it's not.
It's
not
complicated.
reality.
It makes the mind complicated.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are eating, but they think something.
Yes.
They are not focusing on the food. And then they just think, oh, what to do next?
So maybe too much multitasking isn't good for us.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It adds more and more problem to the mind. That is why Buddha said in the Blessing Sutta that the one who know how to manage the time, managing the time is the blessing. What to do first and what the second and what the third, and then put it aside just for love.
One big change I have noticed since I had children is that now when you see parents with children at the park, the parents are scrolling their phones. The kids are playing in the park. Maybe they're pushing a child on a swing.
Yes.
And they're scrolling their phone. It's a really huge change.
Yes.
That's happened.
It is a very big problem to many families because people get addicted with the phone.
Yeah.
They don't spend much time with their children anymore. And their children also get addicted with the phone too. So the relationship between father and children are not close. They are close to the phone, not to their parents.
Yeah.
So everything happened for a reason. If parents always focus on something rather than their children, they be ready in the future. Their children no more have any feeling warm to be with them anymore. Yeah, they just check the phone and put baby aside.
Yeah.
So baby can think, oh, my mother don't care of me. Then they choose friend to do something because they have feeling not warm with mother.
Everything has consequences.
Yes, it comes around, goes around.